Hello everyone, myself Sandra Grace Nelson, and this is an introductory presentation about web scraping. In this presentation, I will be talking about the tools and techniques for web scraping, followed by its practical applications, also limitations and risks involved in it. Web scraping is a digital treasure hunt where you can unearth valuable data hidden in the vast expanse of the internet. It is a process of extracting information from websites, giving you the power to gather and analyze large amount of data in a matter of minutes. As a definition, web scraping, also known as web data extraction, automatically gathers data from websites. This process involves using software, tools, or bots to access web pages, extract relevant data from them, and store it in a structured format, such as a database or spreadsheet. Purposes of web scraping includes data analysis, website monitoring, content aggregation, sentiment analysis, market research, and price comparison. Now, why Python is an ideal choice for web scraping? Python is an ideal choice for web scraping due to several reasons. Firstly, its syntax is similar to English, making it easy to learn and understand. Python's use of indentation also adds to its readability. Secondly, Python allows for writing short and simple code for complete tasks, saving time during web scraping. Thirdly, Python has a vast library ecosystem that includes popular tools such as NumPy, Matplotlib, and Pandas, making it appropriate for web scraping and further manipulation of retrieval data. Finally, Python has extensive community support, which is essential while working in large volumes of data. Python's supportive community ensures that troubleshooting and code development are not major challenges. Now, let's make our attention to the tools and techniques for web scraping. The tools and techniques for web scraping are constantly evolving, allowing for the efficient extraction of structured data from the vast and complex web, turning data into actionable insights and bridging the gap between the digital world and the physical one. First one, Beautiful Soup. It is a widely used Python library for web scraping. It offers features for parsing HTML and XML documents into a tree structure for identifying and extracting data. The features of Beautiful Soup include encoding detection, LXML, and HTML library, which means that Beautiful Soup's excellent support for encoding detection is a valuable feature that can yield better outputs for authentic HTML sites that do not fully disclose their encoding. Also, it is built on well-known Python parsers like LXML and HTML-lib, enabling us to experience with various parsing techniques or trade-off speed for flexibility. The pros of Beautiful Soup includes the library helps in maintaining the code simplicity and adaptability. You can quickly pick up on these features and execute web scraping to achieve the ideal data extraction outputs if you are a beginner. While working on the library, Beautiful Soup offers a strong community to address all web scraping challenges for both new and experienced developers. The primary benefits of using Beautiful Soup for developers is that it offers excellent and throughout documentation. The cons of Beautiful Soup are the use of proxies is not simple with Beautiful Soup. Also, it can't function independently as a parser. It requires you to insert dependencies before using it. Next one is Scrappy. It is an open source and collaborative web crawling framework of Python. Features of Scrappy includes built-in support for identifying and extracting data from XML HTML files using enhanced CSS selectors, XPath expressions, and helper methods. A telnet console that lets you connect to a Python terminal inside your Scrapy process to monitor and debug your crawler. Built-in support for creating feed exports in various file types such as JSON, CSV, and XML, and storing them in multiple backends. The pros of Scrappy includes Scrappy comes with several advantages that include robust support for extensibility, enabling users to add their features using signals and a simple API. An interactive shell terminal that is IPython aware, allowing you to test out CSS and XPath expressions to scrape data when creating or debugging your spiders. Strong encoding support and auto detection feature for dealing with the foreign non standard and broken encoding declarations. It has some cons, which are Scrappy does not work well with JavaScript based websites. Also, different operating systems require different installation techniques. And Scrappy requires Python 2.7 or above to work efficiently. The third one, request. It is a Python library used for sending HTTP requests, used for scrapping HTML content also. Features of request includes it supports the RESTful API and its functionalities and offers extensive documentation. The request library supports error handling including connection error, timeout, too many redirect, response to raise for status, etc. Secure URLs include an SSL certificate as a security measure. When you employ request, it's validate the SSL certificate for the HTTPS URL. In the request library, SSL verification is present by default. If the certificate is missing, it issues an error. Pros of request includes easy and good for beginners, minimizes the need for query strings in URLs manually, also authentication modules and it can handle cookies. It has some cons, which are you should not send sensitive data like the username and password via library's get method since they are completely visible in the URL query string and may exist in the client's browser's memory as a visited ping. It cannot handle dynamic websites also. The fourth one, Selenium. It is an automated testing framework used for web scraping. It allows navigating a website programmatically and extract data. Features of Selenium include Selenium gives you access to a fully functional JavaScript code interpreter that runs in the background and gives us complete control over the page document and a significant part of the browser. Also, in web scraping, rendering images is a common but time consuming task. You can command the Chrome browser to skip image rendering throughout the Chrome options keyword argument in Selenium. Its pros include Selenium offers a module called WebDriver to extract data from these browsers. This module helps carry out multiple tasks like automated testing, cookie retrieval, snapshot retrieval, etc. Also, most Python web scraping libraries use web browser control. However, some use actual web browsers to collect data from multiple websites. Selenium WebDriver supports many browsers, including Google Chrome, Firefox, Opera, HTML or Unit, Android and iOS, and Internet Explorer. It has some cons, including one major disadvantage of using Selenium for web scraping is that JavaScript based traffic tracking systems identify you using WebDriver to browse many pages. Also, you load an entire web browser into the system memory when using WebDriver to scrap web pages. Not only does this waste time and use up system resources, but it also might trigger you security systems to respond. The last technique for web scraping I will be discussing is regular expressions. It are powerful for pattern matching and data extraction. They are a sequence of characters that form a search pattern and they are widely used in web scraping for identifying and extracting specific data from web pages. Its features include pattern matching, quantifiers, alternation, character classes, capture groups, angles, and look ahead and look behind. It has some pros, including it is highly flexible and it is fast and efficient, and it's also customization is available. The cons include the complexity, fragility, limited error handling. Next is the applications of web scraping. Web scraping opens up a world of limitless data, enabling organizations to make informed decisions, streamline processes, and gain a competitive edge in their respective industries through the creative utilization of real-world practical applications. Now, let's discuss about some of them. Sentiment analysis. Web scraping can be useful for sentiment analysis because it allows you to collect large amounts of textual data from various sources such as social media, news articles, blogs, and forums. Sentiment analysis involves analyzing the textual data to determine the overall sentiment or opinion expressed toward a particular topic, brand, product, or services. Some real world applications where web scraping is applicable to sentiment analysis are online reputation management, political analysis, customer feedback analysis, etc. Next one is the price comparison. Web scraping can be extremely useful in price comparison because it allows you to collect large amount of pricing information from various websites and online marketplaces which can then be used to market informed purchasing decisions. Some real world situations are stock price monitoring, airline ticket pricing, real estate pricing, identifying trends, etc. Next one is the lead generation. Web scraping can be very useful for lead generation because it allows you to collect large amount of data about potential leads from various online sources, which can then be used to identify and target potential customers or clients. Some real world situations are sales prospecting, recruiting, marketing. Next one is the monitoring competitors. Web scraping involves the automated extraction of data from websites and other online resources. This can include data such as product prices, customer reviews, social media activity, and more. By collecting and analyzing these type of data, business can gain insights into their competitors' strategies, strengths, and weaknesses, and use this information to inform their own business decisions. Here are some specific examples of how web scraping can be used for monitoring competitors: price monitoring, product monitoring, SEO monitoring, etc. The next real world application of web scraping is content aggregation. Web scraping is a useful technique for content aggregation, which involves collecting and organizing content from various online sources into a single platform or website. For example, news aggregation, job board aggregation, travel aggregation, etc. By using web scraping to automate this collection of data from different sources, content aggregations can save time and effort and provide users with a centralized platform to access a wide range of content. Next one is market research. Web scraping can be a powerful tool for market research as it allows businesses to collect and analyze data about their industry, competitors, and customers from various online sources. By using web scraping to automate data collection, businesses can save time and resources and gain valuable insights into market trends, consumer behavior, and competitor activities. Here are some ways web scraping can be applied to market research: industry trends analysis, brand reputation analysis, and new product development. And the last one we are discussing is streamlining businesses. Web scraping can be a valuable tool for businesses looking to streamline their operations and gain a competitive advantage. Here are some ways in which web scraping can be applied: supply chain optimization, competitive pricing analysis, recruitments, etc. It can also be used by sales team to gather data on potential customers and create targeted marketing campaigns. There are some risks and limitations for web scraping. One is the learning curve. Web scraping tools may require coding knowledge to use effectively. Even non-coder friendly tools may take time to master, and knowledge of expert HTML and Ajax is necessary for successful scraping. The next one is changing website structures. Websites layout can change frequently, making scraped data obsolete. Even minor changes can cause problems. Adjusting your crawlers regularly is necessary to keep getting corrected data. Handling complex websites. Around 50% of websites are easy to scrape, while 30% are moderate and 20% are challenging. Dynamic elements like Ajax and infinite scrolling can make scrapping more difficult, requiring more functional tools. Large scale data extraction. Some tools are not equipped to handle millions of records, making large scale data extraction difficult. Cloud based scrapers can perform better in this area, offering more speed and storage. 5. IP banning. Web servers can detect heavy traffic caused by scraping and ban your IP address. To avoid getting blocked, simulate normal browsing behavior or use other tricks. There are some legal issues. The legality of web scraping depends on the data being scraped and the website's terms and conditions. Scraping private information from sites, disallowing automated scraping can lead to legal trouble. In conclusion, web scraping is a powerful tool that can extract valuable data from websites. Its practical applications are numerous and diverse, making it an essential skill for those seeking to gain insights and create innovative solutions in today's data driven world. Also, it is important to be aware of its limitations and potential risks and use it ethically and responsibly. Thank you.